Can the train explain the state of US politics? Let me back up. A lot of rural Republicans rely on passenger rail, and the GOP lawmakers they sent to Congress typically defend funding for those trains. Democrats also like passenger rail. Maybe both physically and spiritually, the train connects us all. But President Donald Trump doesn't. His budget request for next year includes steep cuts to passenger rail.
Cuts like this are going to affect people on both sides of the political parties.
I think it's time the train became self-sufficient.
But a lot of people depend on it for their livelihood, and it would really impact their everyday life.
And remember, the same rural Republicans that supported Trump in the last election also support passenger rail.
I still can't believe they don't see what an obvious liar he is.
You know, why did you cut this money? Is it for something else that's more important?
At this point, this Mad Lib is starting to feel a bit familiar. Trump voters rely on blank thing that Trump is trying to gut.
Most of them don't seem to think that these things affect them all that much.
They're trying to spend our money better and not let it go to where the money's being misused.
But I am curious, especially ahead of the midterm elections, if our goal is to afford to be alive, create a just and equitable society, and take the train while we're at it, what can we gain from understanding people who say they want some of the same things, but vote for someone working against them? I took the train to find out.
Ladies and gentlemen, in just a few minutes we'll be arriving on next and last stop, Washington, D.C. Union Station. Ladies and gentlemen, please pay attention.
So my first leg of this big train trip was from Newark to D.C., where I'm about to get off. I took the Northeast Regional. Only one person I talked to today said that.
Yeah, I supported the president the last election.
Everyone else I talked to pretty emphatically told me
I did not support the president in the last election.
I did not.
I didn't support. Proud to say that I did.
The Northeast Regional runs through some pretty blue areas. I'll be getting some more perspectives when I ride the Floridian tomorrow.
Next stop is Farragut North. Doors open.
Farragut North is way better reasons.
I remember it well. I wasn't surprised to run into a lot of critics of the president today, but I was surprised at what they had to say about Trump supporters.
You know, people didn't necessarily know what they were getting themselves into, so I feel more sympathy than anything else for most people. I mean, I think maybe the politicians I feel less sympathy for.
I just hope it's like a wake-up call. As long as we leave room for each other to change their minds, that's all we can hope for going forward.
I feel that now they're finding out. I saw it right from the beginning because I grew up in Italy under Mussolini, and I could see that he was acting exactly like Mussolini.